Welcome to Easy 3 Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. Make sure you hit that like. YouTube always loves it. And make sure you let me know what you are thinking in the comment section about this subject. And also, make sure you turn on your notifications because lately, the non-subscribers has been the ones viewing my videos a lot more. So turn on that notification, hit that bell so that you can know when I'm dropping all this fire giant content. Let's get it. Finally, the New York Giants have gotten that win. They have gotten that vaunted win that has haunted them for this coming season. They have beaten the Cleveland Browns 21-15. It was a muddy game. It was we looked good and then we didn't look good. It was a pretty weird game. It was a momentum type game, but the Giants closed it out. It looked like they wanted to give it away, but they didn't. So it's always a good thing. But let's go through it. I mean, 21-15. Giants scored 3 touchdowns in the first half. They were on fire in the first half. Daniel Jones ended up with 2 touchdowns, 236 yards. Malik Neighbors, 8 receptions, 78 yards for 2 touchdowns. Motor Singletary, he scored a touchdown, but we have to talk about it, man. We have to talk about it. This is the second game out of three that he has fumbled and has shifted momentum. Like, legitimately shifted the momentum of the game. And the Giant, you just can't have that. You're on the roster because the coach said that he can trust you in these types of situations, that he can trust that you're not going to be the one that's going to drop that ball on the ground and shift everything. And you can see it. Third quarter, Giants up 21-7. We've already stopped the offense. The Cleveland Browns offense looks lethargic. The Cleveland defense can't stop us, and we're moving on down the field, looking like that they're going to get a either field goal or another score. And Motor Singletary, he fumbles the ball. Momentum gets shifted. The dog pound begins barking a little. They go down. They score a touchdown, and they get the 2 point conversion. That is the kind of thing that is an entire swing, and then you're battling uphill each and every time. But we got to give out kudos to the defense. Everybody was talking about, oh man, we need to fire Shane Bolden. We need to fire. It was 2 weeks into his system. These defensive players were just learning a new system. You have to let them learn what the system is, where they're supposed to be, where their gaps are, who's supposed to be doing what. You have to let it be known. But you seen it today. You seen it. They were flying around. 8 sacks. The Giants had 8 sacks in one game. 8 sacks and 2 turnovers. That usually don't happen. Now, granted, they had the Browns had a lot of injuries on that offensive front. Deshaun Watson is known for trying to improvise, so holding on to the ball a little longer than he's supposed to, but still 8 sacks. I mean, everybody was balling. Dexter Lawrence looking like a beast. McFadden out there making plays. Jason Pinnock, coming from the safety position, getting a sack. Brian Burns got a strip sack. Kayvon Thibodeau doing his thing. Like, everybody on that defense was looking good. And they held off. They held off. I mean, when you needed the defense to hold the Cleveland Browns off so that they wouldn't get that score, that's what they did. So, kudos to them. Kudos to them. Now what I'm going to say is this. I was never and will never be on the boat of tanking. Some people are actually mad that we won the game. The point of the season is to win games, is to win as many games as possible. I cannot get behind these fans who was up here wanting to tank for 0-17, because the problem with tanking is this, and this happened a lot with the Philadelphia 76ers, as in trust the process and things of that nature. You can tank all you want, but it has to be in the right drafts. You can tank and then you may end up with a draft like the Kenny Pickett and the Will Levis and the Malik Willis draft, and you won't have anybody for the quarterbacks. So you don't know what's going on for you to be able to tank. You can tank. People are talking about Arch Manning. I seen him. He looks damn good. We knew that he was gonna have the athleticism of Cooper. He looks like he's playing like Peyton, and I don't know if he has the clutch gene like Eli. It's only wait to see. But he's a sophomore. You don't know if he's coming out. Shador Sanders, he's not looking too hot. He's looking like he's cracking under the pressure. Who else is out there? Like, it's yeah, Cam Ward. You got Beck from Georgia, but you don't know what kind of seasons these guys are going to put up or what you're going to see in them. You may tank. You may go 1-16, and then you look at these quarterbacks and they're not worth the number one pick. You'll be trying to trade down just so that you can get a quarterback. So I believe that the quarterback has been overhyped when it comes to the drafting process, and I don't believe in tanking. Go out there, win as many games as possible, and let the chips fall where they may. Because the chips fall where they may, that can get you more so in a better position than what you think that you want to be. A la when everybody was saying to lose to Washington because we want Chase Young. We want Chase Young. We want Chase Young. This is the Chase Young Bowl. We have to lose. And Daniel Jones goes out there and throws 5 touchdowns, and we don't get Chase Young. We don't get the number 2 pick. We get the number 4 pick. Washington drafts Chase Young. We draft Andrew Thomas. Washington traded Chase Young. Andrew Thomas is our all pro tackle. Chase Young right now is a rotational piece. I don't even know where he's at right now. So that's what I'm saying. It's not good to tank. Got to get that loser mentality out of your head for real, because there's no reason to tank whatsoever. The Giants are 1-2. They are facing a team that's in their division on Thursday that who is also 1-2, who is supposed to be more talented and who's supposed to be prepping for a Super Bowl. That is the Dallas Cowboys, who is 1-2. And if you've seen the game today with the Eagles were probably 1 or 2 plays away from being 1-2. It's asinine, especially this early in the season. Anything can happen. If we go there and we beat Dallas and we're 2-2, is everybody still talking? Oh, tanking? No. You start to think like, okay, they beat one of the top defenses in Cleveland, and they finally got the monkey off their back with with Dallas. So this team has something. I'm not saying that it's a Super Bowl run, but they have something. They have heart, and they're gonna continuously keep on doing what they're doing. The offensive line looks good. We got a dude in Malik Neighbors. That defense showed you how they look when they're flying around. There's a lot of pieces that's coming together. Shane and Dable's vision is coming together, but they need the time. They need the time. But overall, this was a good game. 21-15. I'll take the win when I can. Until next time, I'm out.